Hello everyone, this is Dark and we are playing some Ark Mobile. Today I'm going to show you how to beat the frog boss with nothing but a melee weapon. Let's go! Alright everyone, so we're going to be fighting the frog boss today, otherwise known as the Beelzemorbus, I believe is the actual name of it. But essentially all we need is a decent sword and some average flak armor. Nothing too special. The melee on this character that I have is at 300. You do not need your melee to be nearly that high. Even under 200 is just fine. It'll just take a little bit longer because you won't deal as much damage per hit. But the sword that I have is 296 damage. Again, I have 300 melee. But like I said, you don't even need to be that strong. You can have less than 200 melee. Any sword around that range, even a little less is fine. I'm on a medium server, so that's the damage I'm working with, but it just takes longer if you have less damage. It's the same process. So now essentially what we're going to do is we're just going to run straight at him, and we are going to do our best to get underneath him and just start swinging. The headshots will deal more damage, but I wouldn't focus on trying to stand in front of him to hit him. I would just focus on trying to stand underneath him. If he does manage to hit you, it should not kill you with one hit. It shouldn't even deal that much damage. More so, the big thing is the torpor, because it can eventually knock you out. Same with its minions if they hit you. But that's why you got the stimulants. You want to make sure you have stimulants on you. Make sure you bring plenty of water. As you can see, I have 3 slots right now with water and a large stack of stimulants. That way I can keep myself from getting knocked out. Just like that, I'm just going to go and use some of those. No big deal. And the other thing you want to look out for too is your stamina. The frog is very fast. If you're fighting him with ranged weapons, he can catch up to you very quickly. And if you're chasing after him with a sword, runs out your stamina pretty quickly. So anytime you notice that your stamina is getting low, take any chance you can when he goes away from you just to stand still and try to regain that stamina. If you got a high amount of stamina, don't worry about it. But when it starts getting low, take a chance to do that so you can rebuild it. And then go right back to trying to get underneath him and swinging that sword. And now a pike will work too, but I think the sword's better because it does more damage per swing typically, and it also usually, I think it swings faster. I'm pretty sure it does. The minions in this boss fight are not a big deal, because when you're swinging non-stop from underneath them, any of those minions that manage to get close to you are going to get caught in the swing, and they die in one hit typically, so they're not usually a problem either. You also want to make sure you always have some med brews with you. Make sure you have some food because you will start to run low potentially. Don't fill your food up when you're eating, whatever you have, whether it's prime meat, regular meat, jerky, flours. Don't fill your food up if you use meat because the meat will heal you as well. But if you have full food and then you try to eat the meat, it won't heal you since you're not actually getting any food benefit from it. So you want to make sure you leave your food like halfway to 3/4. And that way if you need to do it, it's instant, an instant heal. Then the med brews are important to have too, and you should have those in any dungeon. The other thing I have down there is just the comp bow, but I'm not, like you see, I don't need it. Not for this boss. I was using the rest of the dungeon, but I don't need it for the frog boss. Alright, and so now it looks like we're getting closer to low on stamina again. So maybe just take a few more swings at this guy, and then when he starts to hop away, we'll chill for a bit in one spot. If any of the minions run up to us, we'll hit it, but like that one right there, just hit that guy off. Alright, we're going to go ahead and start hitting it again, and we're going to use the stimulants. Anytime he hits you, just instantly use a couple stimulants. If it keeps going up, use a couple more. Just make sure you have plenty of water and you won't have to worry about the dehydration aspect of it. So we're just going to keep chasing and hitting it. And as you can see sometimes too, when we're underneath it, as we swing, it won't actually be able to move. It gets kind of stuck. Usually it gets unstuck pretty quickly, but you might be able to get a few swings in before it actually starts moving again. But we're just going to keep going. We're already getting pretty close to beating it. I think it's only been a few minutes. This is, in my opinion, this is probably the easiest boss. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. You don't need any ammo. But alright, just a few more hits. And we have taken it down, and it's been less than 4 minutes. Amazing. And then the minions all start to, the minions constantly try to attack you, so you don't have to try and find them on the map. They come come right at you. And also, while you're waiting to teleport, it's not a bad idea to go harvest the bodies. There's quite a few of them around. You can also look for the Meganura husk, which is for the wing archetype. I don't have that, but it's not a bad idea if you have that, because those are hard to find actually on the island. I'll see if I can find some too. Oh, and then you also get the frog legs too from the boss, which if you have that archetype as well, it would not be a bad idea to get those frog legs so that you can make that when you get back to your base afterwards. But anyways, if you like the video and you like the content, please, please, please like, comment, and subscribe. Every little bit counts. If you're already a subscriber, I very much appreciate it, and I thank you very much for that. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider it. I try to post at least one video a week. Something helpful is usually my goal, some sort of helpful video. But I hope you like the content, and please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Either way, though, my name is Dark, and I will see you next time.